All right, let's address the elephant in the room. No, not that one. Hi, fellas. It's been a minute since we last spoke, if you couldn't tell. I think it's been around 7 to 8 months. Oh god, that feels horrible to say. Yeah, it's been around 7 to 8 months, and I quite frankly know that a lot of you guys, I've seen especially in some of the recent, I say recent, they're not really recent if they're 7 to 8 months ago, but I've seen in the most recent videos on the channel that some of you guys have been asking where I went, which is fair. I think this is probably the longest time I've been away from the channel, and I just want to lay everything out to you guys in this video and sort of explain where a lot of the inconsistencies have come from, maybe this last year or two on the channel, and what exactly have I done within these last 7 to 8 months, and what is my plan for this channel going forward. And I think really, again, this video is just going to be about opening up and kind of laying down the law to you guys, telling you guys what the plans are for this channel, if any. See, I gotta leave you guys in suspense. But yeah, just kind of give you guys that info and also just tell you guys how I'm doing. So, to break it down for you, basically, back in March, around March or so, I posted what was basically my last video on the channel that you guys saw, which was the second video in a long recording I did of Buckshot Roulette, which I was having quite a bit of fun with Buckshot at the time that I made that video. However, as you can probably tell, I didn't continue to upload. And if you know anything about the casual gameplay format that I've done on this channel, that also wasn't like the end of the recording. I still had more videos that I could have provided to you guys from that recording, but I didn't. And I feel as if that also leaves me feeling like I should probably explain to you guys why the sudden disappearance. You know, I didn't announce anything like I was going to be going away or anything. And I didn't make no community posts. I didn't make any posts on Twitter about it. So, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about, that kind of stuff. But before that, I think we need to go back to a video that I made, a little while before the Buckshot video that is no longer visible on the channel now, but I think a good portion of you guys saw it, which was my goodbye video. So this video was a bit of a conundrum because at the time, I think this is something I want to address, because even though this video is not up, I think it's very important for context as to just the general string of thoughts and feelings that I have on the channel and everything. But at the time, I posted that video as a sort of call to response of, I need to move forward with my life in a way that works for me. And I kind of had this feeling that when I came to running this channel, you know, you gotta think, fellas, I have been running this channel for almost 10 years. On February 20th of 2025 will be the 10-year anniversary of this channel, which is crazy. It does not feel that long. And I have been literally doing stuff on this channel since I was 11 years old. So this channel has actually been like half of my life in a weird way. And it's very strange to kind of, I guess, come to that conclusion, because it doesn't really feel like that's really been what's happening, but it is at the end of the day. And I do feel as if, for me, there's a lot to take into account when it comes to the fact that I've grown up a lot. And I think in the same way that I've grown up, a lot of you guys have grown up, to say the least, because I do know that a fair bit of you guys on the channel, you know, I think I've checked my demographics, and most of the audience we have here on the channel is young adults, right? And it's always kind of been that way. But it's also been very clear to me that we have a younger audience as well. And something that I definitely noticed towards the tail end of, not long before I made my departure, was that, a lot of those people that were younger when I initially had my, wave of success and whatnot, back when Me Channel Corruptions released, a lot of you guys have grown up, to say the least, right? A lot of you guys have grown up in the same way that I have grown up since Me Channel Corruptions #1 released. I think I was either 14 or 15 when that video released, and I'm 21 now, so it's, things are different now, right? I had this feeling that whenever I sort of got to around the point where I was just working on Buckshot, I kind of had this feeling internally of like, have I outgrown this channel, right? Have I outgrown this channel? Is this channel... I think the way that I worded it to myself, and I think I worded it like this in the goodbye video as well, was, does this channel represent me in current day, right? Does it represent me? And to say the least, I think that in a sense it does, right? It does, but not in every sense that it used to. And that's, I think, something very worth mentioning. So all this to say that, again, the origin of the goodbye video was from a feeling like I outgrew this channel, where I knew that I was kind of making a very off-putting move that became very clear to me once I posted the video, and definitely got to me a lot, was the decision that I made at the time to private every single video on this channel. That is a move that I think was extremely stupid. I say this because ultimately I think my mindset at the time when I did that was, oh, okay, I just, personally, this is a relic of my past, right? I would like to be able to keep this portion of my life, aka half of my life, just privated. I don't want it aired out in the public, whatnot. And quite frankly, I can't tell you guys why this was my mindset, because truth be told, it's not even close to my mindset about this channel now. It's not even close. If I had to guess, a lot of it was just this feeling of feeling stuck in my own personal life, and I think, unfortunately, that came through in a lot of regards to the way that I treated this channel. And I would like to formally, even though it probably isn't 100% necessary, I would like to make an apology for all of the trouble that maybe that video could have caused. I know that I released a video shortly afterwards that kind of did that job for me, right? It did that job for me, but I did want to make a more formal apology here because ultimately I think that my own personal stuff got in the way of treating this channel with the respect that it should have gotten, and I just do want to heavily apologize for that, personally. So I personally feel that after the goodbye video came out and I kind of had my whole conundrum with, oh, I private the videos for a bit, but then I see that, obviously, I realized that was a personal mistake, not just because a lot of you guys were vocally really wanting the videos on the channel to stay public, but also I even shortly realized afterwards, like, this isn't right. This doesn't feel right. Like, at the time, the decision to step away felt okay, but the decision to private every video did not. And I also realized after I I made every video public again, that ultimately I just kind of didn't want to fully leave, and I think I just instead wanted to dial things back, which will lead into something we're going to talk about here in a little bit, but that is sort of the general gist. So after the goodbye video released, obviously I did some more casual gameplay videos because, casual gameplay videos have kind of been these videos that I've flocked to doing when I don't really want to do the stuff that, is popular per se, right? It's been the kind of, I can't talk. It's been the kind of content that I have kind of flocked towards doing when I don't want to do maybe corruptions, right? Let's put that out there, right? However, truth be told, I realized around the time that I got to that Buckshot recording that the vibe just didn't feel right. And it wasn't a thing of I had an issue with the audience or anything. It was just simply, okay, instead of making this big mental conundrum for myself about how I feel about the channel and then very dramatically stepping away in the way that I did with the goodbye video, I made the personal decision to just quietly, you don't really say anything. I just stepped away, which is still, I think, something that I feel you guys deserve to know. But I also felt, truthfully, that it was better for me mentally to just quietly step away to process things. So this kind of brings me into what have I been doing within the time that I've been gone? Have I actually done anything eventful? Have I done anything regarding content? That just maybe, have I done stuff on Twitch, whatnot? let's get into that, okay? Now, I can't remember, obviously, the full timeline of every single little thing that I've done over the past 7 to 8 months, but for the most part, the big thing that I can tell you guys is that I think I did some small Twitch streams shortly after I made my quiet leave from YouTube and whatnot. And yeah, I just kind of did some small Twitch streams, but I didn't do that for long. And not long after that, I actually kind of just stopped doing Twitch streams as well. And content creation as a whole took a huge just halt for me. It came at a screeching halt, and I kind of just stopped doing anything content creation wise. That being said, I did personally use maybe the what is it, 4 to 5, maybe actually it's probably more like 6 or 7 months of just no content. Yes, well, not 6 to 7. It's probably more 4 to 5 months that I wasn't really doing anything content wise to just reflect on myself, work on myself outside of the content creation sphere, get myself a lot more together, and just kind of work on that, get my mental better. Because to be honest with you guys, I think that one of the biggest things that has really, unfortunately, reared its ugly head when it came to this channel was towards the end, before I kind of made my silent leave. I didn't express my content in a way that was very healthy. You know what I mean? A lot of my personal struggles came out on full front during some live streams, and I think also the overall vibe of just, the way that casual gameplay videos were shown to you guys, I think was not up to the standard that it could have been. And it was very clear that my mental was what affected that. And I think realistically, if I could go back, I would personally have made the choice when I realized, like, okay, this is starting to affect my ability to properly put out the content that I know you guys love and enjoy in the way that I know you guys love and enjoy. Once I started realizing that, oh, my mental would kind of affect this, I would make that step away earlier. But unfortunately, that is not the way that things panned out. And, I think, while, of course, none of you guys seemingly had an issue with it, I do want to make it clear that I am sorry about that. Because while I've never really claimed for this channel to be much of a professional channel, right? I'm not doing things in a very professional manner. This is kind of like, this is just a weird thing I've done since I was 11. I do think to a certain extent that there is a lot of you guys behind this channel. A lot of you, 104,000 of you, So to be truthful, even though I don't treat this channel very professionally, I think in reality, there's a lot of you guys here, and I need to kind of, I need to treat it with a lot more professionalism and not be very just out there, you know what I mean? And not do things in a very personal manner and showcase them to you guys the way that things were. I think that is something that shouldn't have been done, and I apologize for that. Now, as I mentioned to you guys, around 4 to 5 months into my little break was the time that I spent working on myself, outside of the little streams that I did when I started out. But that may also lead you to wonder, what about those last 2 months, last 2 or 3 months? What have you been doing there? Well, truth be told, fellas, I have actually been making content. And I know what some of you are thinking, like, Jordan, if you've been making content, then, I haven't seen it on the channel. I haven't seen it over on Twitch. Where has it been? And to put it simply, I have essentially been behind the scenes, uploading videos to a little bit of a secret, YouTube channel project of mine that I've been doing. I've been keeping it purely secret, and I think the only place it was ever even semi-expressed was, I think, for a very limited amount of time, I promoted that channel on my Twitch. I believe, actually, it's still on my Twitch, but the purposes that it is there for now are different than when the channel was initially made. Originally, the new channel, the secret channel, was made for stream highlights, YouTube short clips, all that stuff, right? General Twitch streamer stuff. But I ended up moving into kind of doing something that I really wanted to personally embark on that would really, I think, maybe rekindle my love for content creation and just kind of make me take a step back and really allow me to understand what it is I love about the content creation process, and maybe even make me feel a certain way about this channel. Really make me realize some things that maybe when I initially made my silent leave that I didn't realize. I have spent my time on that channel doing Let's Play content that is not in the same format as the casual gameplay videos I do here. They're not, I do one long recording and then split it up into 10-minute segments. They're like old school format where you record for maybe 20 to 30 minutes, and it's, it's like 2012, 2013 Let's Play days. And, quite frankly, it has been a really good journey. I have done several Let's Plays up to this point on that channel, and it has been really, really good. Things have been going really well. Now, I do want to clarify, by the way, if any of you are expecting me to provide a link to this secret channel, like, oh, this is the big reveal. No, I'm simply, just for the sake of, again, keeping this channel in a very personal manner to me, I am actually going to be keeping the identity of this channel a secret. Not going to be telling you guys what it is. If any of you guys find it, that's chill. That's chill. I have no issue with that. But I'm not going to be publicly linking it, unless if it's linked somewhere and I don't know it, in which case, congratulations, you found a little flaw in my plan, if you will, right? But this also got me thinking, what exactly do I plan to do with this channel? I was in the midst of doing all these Let's Play videos and really enjoying myself, but I remember somewhere down the line, I don't remember what Let's Play it was that I was doing at the time, but, I had this feeling of, well, I'm enjoying this so much. Do I want to just continuously do stuff with, that channel, or do I want to maybe address something on this channel, right? The last little bit that I have to dive into until I tell you guys basically what the overall verdict of what's going to be going on with this channel is kind of clarifying to you guys that as of recent, during my downtime of, maybe I schedule a bunch of Let's Play episodes and I can take a few days off from having to work on anything content-wise on that channel, I have just been kind of messing around with corruptions. Yeah? I've been messing around with corruptions, and it's honestly been a really, really fun time. And it really got me thinking even more about what exactly I wanted to do with this channel. And I think I've overall realized just exactly what I want to do for this channel. So let me break that down to you guys. Exactly what I want. I can't talk. I don't write a script for these things, okay? So to give you an idea for what exactly the plan for this channel is, going forward, uploads are not going to be extremely frequent. I don't think you're gonna see many more periods where I'm not gonna upload for 8 months. I think I'd really have to be delved into something within my personal life, or, just focused on that secret channel to really put me away for that long. You know what I mean? But realistically, I don't think I'm going to be taking any more breaks that are that long apart. Now, I'm not saying, just never expect me to do another 8-month break. It could happen, but I realistically don't think it'll happen that often. But I'm not going to be posting like every day or trying to be posting really consistently like I used to on this channel. This channel is going to very much be, I post when I want, and there's going to be really just one type of content that this channel is going to be focused on going forward. The other types of content will be saved for my secret channel when I personally go on those endeavors. But that one type of content that I personally plan to have an endeavor on is corruptions. That's right. Corruptions are going to be having an exclusive stay over on this channel. Personally, just because but the funny part about this decision is that there's two reasons. Number one, my initial reason for not wanting to put corruptions over on the secret channel is because in the case that videos of corruptions ever did well on that channel, I think it would become very clear very quickly that, you guys would probably find me. I would probably get a little bit recognized just because, well, I'm not some magically different person from the same person who did corruptions on this channel. It's just different, smaller channel that's doing it, which wouldn't really make much sense to me. But I think the main reason that I'd simply just like to keep Corruptions focused on this channel is simply just because I enjoy having the audience of you guys for it. You guys are what made Corruptions work for me. You guys are such a big part of why I really love posting corruption content to the internet. I think personally, if I was going to try and post corruption content elsewhere, say just maybe streaming them exclusively on Twitch or maybe posting them on the secret channel, it wouldn't feel correct to me. I think having you guys on this channel specifically backed behind it is the only way for it to feel just genuinely correct to me. And I think that is something very worth noting. So, yeah, moral of the story, this channel is going to be strictly focused for the most part. I'm not saying there couldn't be exceptions. I may make small little meme contents about, like, you know, chili videos or, you know, stuff like that, right? I may make the stupid dog post videos and maybe post them over here because I don't think I'd really upload that on the secret channel. But other than that, for the most part, this channel is going to be exclusively corruption content. And really, that's going to be the way it goes. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be uploading to the same level of consistency that, you know, I did before, basically, right? But I do think that I am going to be uploading way more frequently than I have maybe these last 2 years or so. I'm not going to be taking several month breaks, I imagine. I mean, maybe like 2 or 3 months, sure, but like anything longer than that, I wouldn't really expect to happen that often. And if that does happen, I just want you guys to personally know that I am okay during those times. It's very likely that if I am not uploading content to this channel for a long period of time, then I'm probably over on my secret channel working on some content. And like I said, some of you guys could end up finding that channel, and if you do, I'm not going to be like, nope, get out. Nope, you're part of previous stuff. Nope, get out. I will still welcome you guys with open arms, obviously. I think that would not be very smart of me to do otherwise, and I don't know. So, that's the plan. I really, really do apologize if the way that I kind of go about my ramblings in this video are very unorthodox and kind of all over the place. It feels weird recording something for this channel after 8 months, and you have to understand that, okay? You have to understand that. I'm also not writing off of a script or anything, so, you know, just bear with me, okay? I know this video has probably been a pain to get through, but this is all I have to say on the matter. What you can expect from me in the future, by the way, the near future, since I do plan to upload pretty soon onto this channel, I plan to get back to doing corruptions live streams soon, where we do some corruptions on stream. You know the format. We do corruptions on stream, and then those corruptions that we do get turned into corruption highlights. I think that is the plan. And I don't know. I'm just very excited about the concept of doing this. Again, I don't know exactly how many of you guys are going to be out there after 8 months of me disappearing off the face of the earth, but nonetheless, you know, I will do my best to entertain any of you that are still around and whatnot, because you guys have been just so loyal to the channel, even after everything that I have gone through and dealt with and kind of dealt with unprofessionally here on the channel. You guys have stuck through with me for whatever reason, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. So I'm going to go ahead and hop up on out of here, probably get this edited, maybe uploaded sometime soon. But thank you guys again so much for sticking with me. I hope to have some content to post soon. If I don't, like I said, you probably know what I'm doing. Now you have an idea of where I'm going if I silently leave. So there's that at the very least. But I hope to see you guys very, very soon over here on this channel with some streams. We'll do some corruption content, have some fun. So I will see you fellas later, alligators.